This messed me up.
Right.
There you go. All right. I got all these different people because every microphone is a person. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Good morning. Talk about championship experience. For some reason, players with championship experience have been rare on this roster in the years.
Yeah.
You have that now. Talk about the value of that, not just on the floor, but in the locker room and on the bench.
It's a great point. And for us, let's do this. Let's talk about 50-win experience, because that's more relevant. You've got to get to that point that says you're in the conversation. To win a championship, you got to knock on the door consistently, and then you got to get the right breaks. You got to stay healthy. You got to get the right matchups. You got to shoot the ball well, like all those things. But I think the challenge is to be in the conversation. And for me, that regular season success, having some guys that have experienced, we don't have a lot of them. Like when we talk about like what we got to do and what we want, that's great. But how we get there, is by doing this and getting better. And I love that we've got a few guys, Nikhil the last couple of years being in the Western Conference Finals, Kristaps, as you know, the Eastern Conference Finals, and then knocking the door down, and winning the championship. We've got a lot of hungry guys that want to taste that, that want to feel that. And part of it for us is understanding, what we have to do to get there, and focus on internal stuff, not external things, because those things in the end, are not what, at the end of the year, you want to have the substantive, tangible result of that work.
Do two more, Lee and Bryce.
Coach, over here, Coach.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kristaps, a guy you had a lot of success with was Rudy in Utah, and he was a great defensive presence, a great defensive impactor. Kristaps is not quite the same player as Rudy, but he's a similar size.
Not quite the same player?
Well,
What do they have in common? They're both 7'2",
well, to that point, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I understand.
Do you envision
Rim protection.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do you think Kristaps can have a similar or the same sort of impact that Rudy had defensively on your teams in Utah?
It's a good question. It's a big picture question. And this is something that I think that is good for everybody to kind of understand. This game is so different today than it was 5 years ago. The impact that a big could have on the rim, the straight logic is keep them as close to the rim